Hey everybody, welcome to Smile Goat Films. This is SmileCast, and I'm here with
Aragorn,
Lazy,
CrispyChickenNugget,
iiBurachi,
Jolene,
and me, HairyManLegs.
do I hit the button now?
Yes, do it.
Yes.
Do I talk into it?
Yeah, if you couldn't tell, that's Squirrelador.
What's up, homie? Let's go!
And welcome to SmileCast.
Who's pressing the button?
Oh, I didn't mean to. I was getting my drink.
Alright.
I was getting my drink, but...
Hello, how are you? Hello,
It's me. Hello, how are you? Hello.
I'm
You're gonna give your viewers a stroke.
Okay, Squirrelador,
Yeah.
what made you, into a cosplayer? Like, what motivated you?
It got to the point where I like to draw and paint and like make like three-dimensional art and models and clay models, and I discovered what cosplaying was. It's essentially like Halloween for adults, but any time during the year, or whatever.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I wanted to wear the art. I wanted to become like something that I wasn't usually. So it's like if I wanted to dress up as, I don't know, Superman at a con, I could do that and get away with it. So I was like super into it, but I would only dress up as the characters that like I like admired growing up and created over time. But yeah, that's pretty much why I started cosplaying. You can hit the button now.
Hold on. I have an addition to that.
Happy's got one.
How are you so dang good at cosplaying?
I didn't practice.
Fair enough.
Alright, I've got a topic here. I've got a topic here that may or may not start a civil war.
Oh no.
Oh, hold on. Shadow's
Here we
calling.
go. I think I know what
What?
it is.
Shadow, what?
I went through the floor again.
Oh no.
I tried to help her get back and still it's hexagons.
Oh no. Shadow's player died. What's his player ID?
13.
I have
Yeah,
a question that may or may not start a war here. But pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it is. Abby, shut up. It's delicious. You know it.
From a culinary standpoint, it is not supposed to exist, but it does. It's an abomination, but the flavor works.
Right.
On a flavor standpoint, it is a sweet and savory treat, but through a culinary standpoint, such as Gordon Ramsay, he thinks it's an abomination.
Alright.
Well, Gordon
I
Ramsay's
like
good at
peanut butter and
it.
jelly. It's not supposed to exist, but it does.
Alright,
That is
I
really
have
delicious.
never tried pineapple pizza, so I can't really have an opinion. I used to say I hated it, but I don't know if I would like it or not. So I just don't know.
You can't say
I
hate
just
it until you
screamed
try
to like
it.
Yeah.
The funniest thing
said
is,
no for like
yesterday during Rec Royale, we were listing our top 10 flavors of pizza in Rec Royale.
Oh my gosh.
It was, we actually got into depth about the flavor. It was the craziest thing.
Oh my gosh.
yeah, I may have been a little over dramatic with that, but yeah, it's kind of neutral for me. I've kind of yet to try it.
Yeah.
Hey,
I try to give it a
for
logical standpoint.
For now.
Lazy, are you good?
Good, bro?
Lazy.
Let's get it.
Do we need to perform? Finally.
Are you
Okay.
choking?
CPR in the podcast room.
Yo.
Now I know
Provide some
if
oxygen to
Shadow
some
if Shadow
pixels.
was here right now, he would say he would take it to the grave that pineapple on pizza was great.
It is.
He agrees with Aragorn here.
It is truly delicious.
Oh, he would have murdered me then.
Thank you. These are my people.
Throw some jalapenos on that pineapple pizza. It is like the best thing you've ever had.
Oh, you lost me there.
No. It is so good. It is like hands down the best.
Interesting. Yeah, anybody else got any topics or
I got
questions?
it.
How did you find out about Rec Room? IiBurachi and Squirrelador.
I was poor.
Aren't we all?
Okay, around the time when I just turned 18, I discovered Rec Room was on the PlayStation Store, and it was free, and I really wanted a good VR game, so I downloaded it and I played it. I was like, hey, this is kind of Gucci. But I didn't actually start building till about 2019, so I had for about 2 years, but I'd never built anything until about 2019.
Yeah. Same-ish.
And my addition to that question as well is, what kept you into like playing it and not like leaving it just because like, oh, it's just a social game? Bleh.
I was poor.
It circles back to I was poor.
But like honestly, okay, look. The first game that I played on here was Jumbotron, and the first couple of enemies I had the assault laser rifle. Who is vacuuming the carpet?
That's Aragorn's quest, Mike.
But my first quest or my first thing that I ever played on here was Jumbotron, and I was hooked. I was like, this is bad. I loved it so much. And then I had discovered that there was Golden Trophy. At first, I absolutely hated Golden Trophy because I like guns. I really like guns. I'll be honest with you. I like guns. I like to shoot things.
That's a bit of a long story, how I found out about Rec Room. I had someone introduce me to Rec Room, and I don't know, I just kind of like grew to love it over time, and when I found out I could draw in VR, I was like, this is a whole new level of like, fun.
And as you can see here, she's made an artwork here on our whiteboard.
Hey, yo, that's me! Hey, yo! Max, give me. We gotta do it for the audience. We gotta do it for the audience. Give me.
Yes.
Give me! We gotta do it for... You know what? I don't like your pineapple pizza. Oh, now, okay, there we go. Oh, look at the little bit. Okay, we can say
Anyway. Alright, in addition to your question, Lazy, when was the first time we all, put on a VR headset? What was it like to first put on the headset and be immersed into the world?
Okay, well, obviously I'm on PlayStation, but my first VR game was Skyrim, and I was terrified.
Yeah, that reminds me. I was actually at an LAN center where they have like all the video games and PCs and stuff where if you don't have stuff you can just rent one out. It was for somebody's like birthday party or something, but they had a couple of PSVR headsets out there. And as soon as I put it on, it was weird. It was like disorienting and like just overall strange. Like, just put it on and just look at your hands in 3D. Like, that was crazy. I had no idea what I was doing. I was in some weird cave level in Skyrim, which is where they left it off at. So I didn't know what I was doing, but it was just so cool to explore the cave and just, like, look around at everything. It was insane.
The first time I experienced VR it wasn't PlayStation VR. I can't remember what kind of VR it was, but I was at a convention where, and they had this like little booth where you could experience VR. It was a Star Wars convention. You put on a headset and you could like interact with BB-8. So like, cool. And I put on the headset and I had the control.
I'm sorry, I forgot to mute myself. There's a toolbox next to me. I'm sorry. Continue.
Having that experience, because that was the first time I ever like put on a VR headset, and it made me want to play it VR more and more. And eventually, for Christmas, when we got the PlayStation VR, and I think the first game I played was Job Simulator, or no, Virtual Reality. That was it. That was my first PlayStation game.
Well, actually, it was at your house.
Yeah.
His house. And because you had just gotten your PSVR and you got the demo disc with like
right.
And I remember
with all the job simulator and stuff.
And I remember playing because that was before you had the Move controllers. So it was just the DualShock.
I had the Move controllers.
Oh my bad.
And I remember playing the Drive Club demo and just being
Right,
like,
the Drive Club with just the DualShock, which
Yeah.
wasn't immersive
oh no, but it
as
was
much,
like
but
Wait, hold
yeah.
on.
amazing
Like,
to my
hold on.
12-year-old
Wait.
brain or whatever.
My first VR experience actually was like, I actually traveled, and it wasn't a PSVR, it was like at this mall, where they
cool.
let us put on a Rift, and this, I don't know what you call them, they're like moving seats, so it's like reactive with the game you're playing.
Oh,
Let me just say, it was a roller coaster game, and I almost, may or may not have almost crapped myself on the spot
I used to
there.
go on the roller coaster.
I'm walking
But
back
yeah,
and forth.
other than me being like, I don't know, 8-year-old me being horrified by the experience, it was really cool.
Nice.
So at first I was very against VR. Like Updog decided to buy it, and I was really mad at him for buying a $300 thing. But
That's our job.
yeah. And then I tried it out, and I think the first thing I tried was the roller coasters, like the free demo or whatever.
Oh
And I
yeah,
thought that
played
was
one
really
too.
cool.
That was-
And it
yeah.
was the dinosaurs, and I absolutely love dinosaurs.
Yes,
so I thought it
I
was
played
so
that
cool.
same one.
And I was like, dude, I
wasn't
love
it the
this.
epic roller coasters or whatever?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
Oh, I remember
Was I the
playing
only
it. Yeah, I
one that
remember
never
playing it.
played that? And then able to go backwards in it, I was like, dude, I can turn
I
everywhere. I was so
I
amazed.
played the dinosaur one
because-
and the Greek mythology one.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't do that one. I think after that I did some free dragon where you have to like, you can play fetch with it.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember what
Oh,
the name of it was.
Wasn't it BOGO?
Yeah, something like that, but I
The
thought it was
weird
really
alien
like
dog
cute.
thing.
And yeah. So
Yeah. I
and
played that
then
one.
me and Updog actually
the
had
game
like a
called again? I
competition
wanna try
because we only
it.
had one headset, so we had a
BOGO, it's
competition
on
who could
Quest.
level up first. And
Ah.
yeah, so now we both have headsets.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
quite amazing.
Alright.
Why does this mic smell like HairyManLegs' cologne?
Okay,
Was he here?
How do you know what
Oh god.
okay, so my first experience was, it was one of those VR headsets where you slide your phone in it, and it played one of those,
Oh, yeah.
shark cage 360-degree
Oh, the
videos.
shark cage.
Oh yeah, those are cool. I like those.
Later on, my dad bought a, he got a
Exactly.
Samsung Galaxy S8, and with that he got a,
Oh, nice.
The Gear VR.
Samsung, yeah, that.
Oh yeah, those are cool.
Cool.
Yeah, at least we didn't play any
time.
games on it, we just played 360-degree videos.
Nice. Yeah, I did that a lot.
Someone
I got,
introduced
like, a
me to
PSVR.
Rec Room, and
I would do like the phone VR
eventually
with
I
cardboard.
got into VR, and that's how I got VR.
Nice. And that's how we're all here. Hold on, button.
Yes.
And that's how we're all here right now. From, you know, our first impressions of VR, and then just being completely immersed in it and wanting to do more. And then Rec Room, you know, free. Obviously you gotta buy it if it's free. Because it's free, you know?
Wait, you gotta buy it because it's free? Is that what you said?
You get it because it's free. You buy it for free. You buy
buying
it for
free
free.
things? How about you? Unless if you steal a PS4, then there you
I
go.
mean, if you steal
Like,
somebody's
It would
headset or
actually be
whatever,
free if you
you're
stole a
good.
PS4. Yeah.
It's free.
Yeah,
and you
either get it for free or...
Alright. So this one's a question for Squirrel. What inspired you to do? What inspired you to like build and create horror games in Rec Room? Like, how did you get into doing that kind of stuff?
That is a very long story.
Probably. Just summarize
Well,
it. We can summarize
I'll keep it short and sweet. I'll be honest. When I first started playing Rec Room, I was actually very toxic, like very immature about it. But I had met a friend who is no longer with us. They had committed suicide. But that person had inspired me to build, like, because there was a map that I'd released, the very first map that I published, called Neon City Hangout. I built that for that person, but whenever they finally got to experience it the day later, I had figured out that it was too late. and then it had inspired me. Yeah, but like it tore me up because I had 0 subs, 0 attention, no one knew who I was, I didn't have any friends, nothing. And then the next day when I went on there, when I had figured out that he had passed away, I had gone into the room, and then I wake up to over 138 notifications and over 200 messages. And then I'm like, what's going on? So I go into Neon City Hangout, and then I go in there, and the entire, from left to right, is full of players. And like in a way, it kind of brought me down. I started to tear up a little bit. I'm like, this is exactly what he wanted, because he loved that map so much that he's practically like a brother to me in a way, because he was bullied a lot in the game, and that's what turned me from being toxic into like this humble human being that like I try to accept everybody for who they are. And like, if anybody's watching, by the way, you can join my club. I welcome everybody. I don't care who you are, ethnicity, religion, I don't care. Just come on, give you a big old hug. But I had released Neon City Hangout 1, 2, and 3. And I had realized that it wasn't my forte. I really enjoyed building hangouts, but it just wasn't the right thing. So I had gone to bed with like a heavy head, and I was brainstorming my butt off. And I went to sleep watching a horror movie, and I forgot what the horror movie, I think it was VHS. But I had woken up to the jump scare in the movie, and it jolted me up. And then I immediately thought about Rec Room, and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm gonna light bulb. I'm gonna make horror maps.
Why?
So I could not figure out for the life of me what to make. I attempted to make PvPs, but it still wasn't it. So I just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go dive right into making a horror map.
Heck yeah.
And then that, like, it's a couple of ones I had published, but I had just gotten rid of them because they were just garbage. It wasn't quite reaching its potential. I did come across somebody who had released a game called The Rake in PC. It was like an old game. I'm not even sure if they play anymore. If they do, I want to speak to them again. It's been a while. But they had helped, because they were self-taught, and they were teaching me how to be self-taught. And they literally told me,
cool.
You're no longer going to use inventions. You're going to build everything you have from scratch, regardless of how tired you are, regardless if you want to procrastinate. And I said, okay. So from there, he helped me figure out and learn circuits, everything. I built my first NPC. I saved it. I still use it on like almost every single one of my maps. And I use it each in a different way each time. Yeah.
Scares the living crap out of me, but it works well.
So you can actually go through my maps from the beginning all the way up till now, and you can see the amount of improvement that I've made from that very first map. So I had decided, because in my horror maps and everything, I've decided to make a huge story of it. I have over 500 pages of story written out.
Oh my gosh.
From Forest of the Forgotten to Legend of Wendigo is phase 1. I'm going to have about 8 to 10 phases. Ooh. Each phase is going to have around 20 maps.
Oh my gosh!
Holy crap, dude.
Yeah.
Yes. Each phase will have at least 4 new monsters each time. There will be quests to fulfill the story in the storyline to understand everything.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You boys be ready. We got played through all of them.
So all of my maps, excluding Friday the 13th and Slender Man, all of them are in the universe, including Burger Time, believe it or not. That will be explained later on the story. Believe it or not, it's a part of the story.
Burger Time.
Believe it or not, it's
Burger Time.
Okay, let's just say this. Rec Room is not ready for what I have planned. They are not ready. This phase
that's ominous but exciting.
The first phase from Forest of the Forgotten to Legend of Wendigo is child's play.
Oh boy.
Forest of the Forgotten Remastered is a part of phase 2. I will say the next map in phase 2 to begin is Burger Time 2. That's the next one coming out. You can do with that information of what you will.
Alright.
But the things that I have coming out will, I really want to make, my goal is to, I really want to make HairyManLegs fear for his life. Because I won't lie, I have seen him play my maps so many times, and I normally see the reaction like, oh god, he's right there, oh no, I want to hear him scream.
Five Nights at Freddy's VR.
I want him to pray to God Almighty.
Like he threw his VR the last time and it just stopped the
he quit FNAF VR and he like screamed like loud.
Okay.
Oh, if he thinks FNAF is bad,
scream
he
like
better get ready. He better get ready. He ain't ready.
Oh boy.
Oh, he is not ready.
None of us are. Oh boy.
Yeah,
We'll
and
bring
that's pretty.
Marissa with him.
Yeah, I hope so, because I want her to go down with him.
I'm honestly...
I know Emily was doing his,
oh my gosh, Emily will never do that again.
Was it
when we did that video?
Yeah, Emily had mentioned
was
she's not
CircusFreak.
scared of clowns. That's why she wasn't very interested in CircusFreak. She loves clowns. That she had mentioned at the very beginning of the video. I'm like, just wait, you're gonna be screaming. And yet again, she was screaming. So
I was actually crying in CircusFreak. I cried, but I don't stream or anything. So like, when you get attacked by the clown and it's in your face, and I was like, oh my god! And then ducked in the other room, and he's like, what's going on? Can you like calm down? I'm like, no, there's a clown in my face.
But like what I was talking about with the progress is I like, because Worst of Forgotten Remastered, like when I had gotten it released, I was very hesitant on remastering the very first map because I didn't know how people are going to react to it. So I had ended up and I was working on it, and then I feel my phone buzz, and then I realize, oh, Marissa messaged me on Discord. So she messaged me, she's like, hey, I wanted to let you know that you're going to be featured creator next week.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
So that's when I decided to roll up my sleeves.
Congratulations!
After
you
2
years
years
the big guns.
I rolled up my sleeves, and Barachi is a witness. When we first started making it, we were like, all like, because my monster that I make, you know, she'll go up to it, oh, it's so cute. When we were making it, I have a strategy. If I don't get scared, the map is not ready.
If you don't get scared.
If I don't get scared, the map is not ready. The second I start to feel a cold feeling on my back and feel like I'm going to die, that's when it's ready.
Yes.
That's when I know it's ready. But I literally, because I was going to remaster but use the same model from the first one, but I said, no, I'm going to remaster the whole thing.
Right.
So I made the new model. Oh yeah, I still have the first model of it. Definitely.
Hold on, I still remember it, and then I remember it all the way in the past.
It's such an upgrade.
One question. Did anyone watch the Game Awards?
I
watched the Smash reveal.
Yes, I did. I watched all of it. It was. I thought it was really good.
Get off the...
No spoilers. I mean, this is a spoiler, but I thought that Last of Us Part 2 did deserve winning. Even though that's very controversial, I know, but...
Yeah. I mean, they poured their heart and soul into that game. Like, as they said, that, I mean...
Yeah.
It may have been shocking for the story, but it was...
But that's kind of the point, right?
I mean, that was the point. That was the point of their game. They wanted people to be... like...
My kid's watching TikTok.
I didn't watch the Game Awards fully, but I watched to where it revealed the Smash character, and honestly, yeah, I called it. I was like, oh, it's just gonna be another dumb Final Fantasy character, and I called it. I was hoping for something like cool, like Waluigi, or like even like Crash Bandicoot or something. But
dumb.
It's just they have like 13 other characters on there. I'm just
that's
like,
Fire
okay.
Emblem. No, you're thinking
That's Fire Emblem. Right.
We don't have Cloud, the other...
But yeah.
He murdered Mario.
But...
Almost.
Yeah, he...
Oh, yeah.
Like, completely... it looked like he murdered Mario. He just freaking
It had my heart racing for a second, but then when the silhouette just disappeared, I was like, like Mario was cancelled or something. For some reason, people were expecting the character to be like Fortnite Jonesy or something, but wasn't. So,
oh my gosh, I wouldn't be surprised if they add Mario to Fortnite now, because they're adding like everything else. They put Kratos, Master Chief, Mandalorian, and freaking Baby Yoda. I wouldn't be surprised if they put Mario in there as well.
Did you guys see the league list of like the characters they're adding?
They also put Daryl
what was it?
Yeah, they just put Daryl from The Walking Dead in there.
Oh my god,
that's Daryl.
They're also adding like a slew of other characters like Zelda, Link.
No.
Yes, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Crash Bandicoot's one of them.
Kidding?
No! What? Are you kidding? Please tell me you're joking.
I'm not kidding. It's all over TikTok. It's all over TikTok.
What?
Wait.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Just when I thought it couldn't get worse!
It's bad enough to see Kratos do the floss. Now we gotta get this stuff going.
If they add Nathan Drake, I'm burning down Epic Games.
Look at me floss, boy.
Yeah. Any other
I have a question for Squirrel.
Yes.
What?
Okay. Okay, so they do all these Maker Pen classes and everything, like,
Yes.
oh my gosh, can't think of it. The name of it. But they have all these different, like, weird topics. Have you ever thought about, like, actually doing a Maker Pen class on horror?
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Maybe.
That's a.
Oh, even with the evil laugh.
Let's just say summer 2021.
Awesome.
That's a possibility. Yeah, I'm working it out with Marisa right now.
All right.
That's awesome.
Poggers.
But yeah, definitely. Now, this is a disclaimer. I will not be going over wiring or anything circuitry.
There's an entirely separate class.
But I will teach people how to make a story, how to make a monster, how to make
Everything behind that.
lighting, everything.
Yeah. Squirrelador, do you have any like hints or spoilers for any of your next maps?
I mean, maybe not spoilers, but I'll release some titles for my upcoming maps if you need me to.
Ooh, yes. And it'll be up to you guys' imaginations.
Let me get out the list real quick, because it is quite long.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go, boy.
I will only tell you a select few. I will only tell you a select few. But
his printer's going and
you guys can, like I say to everybody, you can do with this information
we just
what you wish.
Yeah, we just hear stacks of paper sounds. Just.
Oh no!
Where is it?
Oh, do you want to hear the notebook of? Do you want to hear the notebook of that I got written down?
Hold up.
Oh no!
I got this.
Oh god, it
Hold up, man.
It did the high-pitched voice. How loud?
Alright, listen very closely. Listen very closely. This is my notebook and it's actually full.
That is not no. That
is
not
labeled.
a notebook.
Yep.
It is labeled.
That's a novel, bruh.
That's a textbook, my guy.
I think
Jesus.
Smile
That's
just
a
let
song.
us know
Yeah.
by hearing that.
I will say the official name of the universe is called the Imperium Project.
So we've just. So according to your notebook, we just barely scratched the surface with the whole story.
That's only phase 2.
Oh my gosh.
In phase 2, there will be revealed to be a main antagonist.
Right.
Oh.
Yes. Okay, so I will name off a few. I will not say all of them, and I will not say what order they are.
Rubbing my hands
They will
together.
come out when they come out. Alright, so right now we have Force of the Forgotten Remastered, and like I said earlier, Burger Time 2 will be next. It is up next regardless. The next one is, you're not going to understand this, but it's called Fear Not.
Oh no.
You're not.
Fear not, my lady. I have returned.
Now,
All I
I
can
will say, what is the one creature or the one mythical entity that says "fear not" whenever they introduce themselves?
Mr. Boogity.
Mr. Boogity.
Wait, what?
You never seen Boogity?
If you don't know what Mr. Boogity is, it's some bootleg horror movie on the Disney Plus. You should watch it. It's funny. It's funny. It's so funny.
It's terrible.
It's terrible. Like, no offense to like Disney, but it was terrible, but like funny. I loved it.
You get so many
So terrible.
It was so bad that it was good.
Right? Yeah.
Exactly.
Shadow's finally here.
Do you have a topic or a question?
Nothing that I can really think off the top of my head that you guys haven't already said, so I'll just go on
Right?
if
Yeah,
you guys
Squirrelador.
say
You
something.
keep
Yeah, keep
listing
going.
those names.
The one mythical creature that says "fear not" when they introduce themselves are angels.
Oh.
So do with that with what you wish.
I'm kind of scared about that.
Okay.
I'm worried. I'm scared already.
The most one of the most anticipated sequels that's about to come out after that is called Above the Abyss, which is a Beneath the Depths sequel.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
Did you just climb into a bathtub? Your mic just did something weird. Okay, it's back.
Oh, no, I'm
Climb into a
adjusting.
bathtub.
I'm adjusting.
Oh, okay. It sounded like you jumped in a bathtub and you were just you were reading up. Take it a bath, boys. Scrub it up,
But this one, it will not be taking place in a cave. It will be taking place in an abandoned shopping.
Oh,
gosh!
yeah.
Oh my gosh! I don't like that
That's
at
awesome.
all.
You cut out for me. What did you say? An abandoned shopping mall?
An abandoned shopping mall set in the 80s. This
Okay.
map was
Oh,
inspired from
I
Stranger
just cut
Things.
in out, and I was like,
Oh shoot! I'm
Yeah.
so excited but so scared of that.
Yeah, that's actually
Oh
kinda-
my god! That gives me
I will say,
goosebumps.
that in
the
real
dreaded,
life.
the dreaded. That's the name of the monster from Beneath the Depths. It's called the dreaded. Since it's an insect, since it's an insect, it is considered a male. So you can assume in an insect or like an insect species, the female is always bigger.
Oh shoot!
Oh no! So we're gonna have a female?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. So up next, or two up next, are brand new. One is called Oak.
Dude, he's getting chased by a giant tree. That's exactly how it
Almost quite literally. Almost quite literally.
Oh!
It's Groot. It's just Groot's grandfather.
It's Groot!
Oh yeah.
No, it's the tree from Kirby. It's the tree from Kirby. It's just running at you with arms. Why are you pointing a shotgun at me? What did I do?
But what's coming up next after that is Blauk. It makes no sense when I say it, but it's spelled like the word black, but it's pronounced Blauk. It is a solid black entity that makes no noise. No, it does not. It does not roar. There is no music. There is no sounds. There's nothing. But you have one tool, and it's an EMF reader, and it tells you how close it is.
I don't like where this is.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I don't. This is Phasmophobia vibes right here. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all.
I better not be a solo player. I don't like that.
If it's a solo,
If it's a solo, I don't do solos. I don't do solos.
I will say at the end of this list, I will announce something that I'm working on that isn't related to this universe, but a lot of people have requested it. But yeah. Coming up next after that is Forces of Forgotten 2.
Ooh.
That one will be a quest. Forces of Forgotten 2 will be a prequel.
Oh.
It will be a prequel and a quest. It will show how Forces of Forgotten 1 got started.
Almost like Those Who Mourn, like a backstory type.
Exactly. Precisely.
Those Who Mourn, that was amazing.
Sweet. Those Who Mourn was awesome,
That was like
dude.
the best game I've ever played.
I mean, especially the voice acting. That was great.
When it turned into CircusFreak, that was
You know what you're doing there. That was insane.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh!
Are we talking about me?
Okay. I don't like this anymore.
Okay, so I will say the last one that I will be confirming is CircusFreak 2. I will say there will be 2 clowns.
Okay. That's funny because we've
And I will say, if you have played Those Who Mourn, you were already introduced to the second clown. That is all I am saying.
Well,
that is all I
I'll
am
be
saying.
phoning my mom to come pick me up.
Now, I will say, before I wrap up my horror map topics, I will say that I have gotten over 300 requests to do this. So I'm going to do it. From start to finish, the full game, the full story, the full audios, the events, everything. I will be making the full game of Slender the Arrival. Which means I have to remodel Slender Man like he is in the game.
Oh no.
Slender Man has these things called proxies where if you are marked by Slender Man, he can use you to do his bidding, essentially.
What?
Kind of like signing a devil's contract.
Games, but I think I get some of the lore there.
Yep.
I love you as a friend, but your work scares me. Take your headset off now.
Speaking of that, do you want to do some of your iconic lines?
Yeah, give us a sample of your voices.
Give us a sample of some of your voices.
Right.
Your voice.
One that most likely everyone has met before.
Uh-oh.
I mean, you've probably met me before at the beginning of Those Who Mourn. But little do you know, I'm a little bit more intelligent than you think. I'm Zeke.
Oh no.
What are you looking at? What, do you think I'm attractive or something?
Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
He hasn't made an appearance yet, but there's General Darwin. He's the guy you normally hear on the radio.
Darwin is such a... Oh, never mind.
You may or may not recognize it, but I'm going to do a little bit of it, because I have to, like, usually whenever I do voice impressions for the monsters, I have to reverb it.
Oh.
And yes, I do voice act for the monsters.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. Jeez.
All of them.
Must be really
oh my gosh.
The one
Nice.
saving the audio.
Here's going. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh.
I don't like this.
I'm assuming that's on the walkie-talkie in chaos mode.
Oh no. Okay, fun fact. That audio in chaos mode in Wendigo is actually me burping.
Are you kidding me?
No. I'm not kidding you.
So, managed to make a burp.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh my gosh.
I can give you a sample, just a sample of the second clown.
Oh no.
Okay, I gotta warm up. It's been a while.
I gotta warm up. Oh no. This one's gonna be interesting.
He's gonna be a little bit rotund, let's say.
Oh,
he's gonna be a big boy. He knows how to be
He's a big boy. Oh no.
He's a big boy.
Oh no. Oh, why is that Wario?
Why don't you catch him? He's a little slow.
Alright, so I think that's most of the time we have. We could just go ahead and do the outro, I guess. Okay, Lazy's holding a gun to my head, so I guess I have to do the outro now. Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you for watching this episode 2 of SmileCast. So it's thank you for coming here. That was awesome.
I'm all burned out.
What did you do? Oh my gosh. Anyways, guys.
How can he grab it?
Alright, we're heading out. That was fun. And until next time, see ya.